What if I told you there's a book from 1937, born from the depths of the Great Depression, that is still one of the most influential books on success ever written? A book that has sold over 100 million copies and has been credited by countless entrepreneurs as the blueprint that changed their lives. That book is Think and Grow Rich. In this video, we're breaking down the 13 principles that make up its core philosophy. By the end, you'll have a roadmap to apply these secrets to your own life, starting today. The legend behind the book is almost as famous as the book itself. As Napoleon Hill told it, he was a young journalist who landed an interview with Andrew Carnegie, the richest man in the world. That meeting supposedly stretched into 3 days, ending with Carnegie challenging Hill to dedicate the next 20 years of his life, unpaid, to studying the world's most successful men to create a formula for success. Now, it's only fair to say that modern historians question this origin story, as there's no independent evidence that Hill and Carnegie ever actually met. But whether it was a real commission or a brilliant marketing narrative, Hill embarked on the mission. The result, co-authored by the often uncredited Rosa Lee Bieland, was this very book, a framework for achievement that has undeniably stood the test of time. So, let's get into the 13 principles that came from this monumental study. Section 1. The foundation of all achievement. Everything starts in the mind. Before you can build an empire, you have to get your internal world right. These first 3 principles are the bedrock. Principle number 1, desire. This isn't just a casual wish or a daydream. Hill talks about a burning, all-consuming desire. It's the true starting point of any great achievement. You have to know exactly what you want, not just more money or a better job. Vague goals lead to vague results. Every successful person Hill studied had a white-hot obsession with their primary goal. It was the engine that drove them through every single setback. This burning desire is the fuel for your entire journey. Principle number 2, faith. Once you know what you want, you have to believe, truly deeply believe, that you can get it. Faith is the catalyst that gives power and action to your thoughts. This isn't about religion, necessarily, but about an unshakable confidence in yourself and your vision. It's about visualizing your goals so vividly that you feel like you already have it. This isn't blind optimism, it's a mindset you build on purpose. It's the ultimate antidote to fear and doubt, the 2 biggest enemies of success. Principle number 3, autosuggestion. So, how do you build that kind of faith? Through autosuggestion. This is basically how you hack your own brain. It's the principle of feeding your subconscious mind with repeated affirmations and visualizations. Your subconscious mind doesn't argue, it just accepts the orders you give it. By repeatedly telling yourself that you will achieve your goal, you start programming your mind to look for opportunities and solutions. This is the bridge between conscious desire and subconscious action. You're taking control of the story playing in your head. Section 2. The tools for transformation. With the mental foundation laid, it's time to acquire the right tools. These next 3 principles are about gathering the practical resources you need. Principle number 4, specialized knowledge. General knowledge is great for trivia night, but it won't make you wealthy. Hill argues that you need specialized knowledge in your chosen field. This doesn't mean you need a wall of fancy degrees. Henry Ford had very little formal schooling. What he had was the ability to find and apply specialized knowledge. Whether you get it from mentors, courses, books, or just hard-won experience, you have to become an expert. And if you don't have the knowledge yourself, your real skill is in knowing where to get it. Principle number 5, imagination. Your imagination is your mind's R&D department. It's the workshop where all plans are born. Hill splits it into 2 types. First, there's synthetic imagination, which is about rearranging old ideas into new combinations, like remixing a song. Then there's creative imagination, which is where you get those lightning bolt hunches and flashes of inspiration, seemingly from nowhere. Every great fortune started as a spark in someone's imagination. You have to actively use it to see your goals and map out how to get there. Principle number 6, organized planning. An idea is just a daydream without a plan. This principle is all about turning your desire into concrete action. You need to create a practical plan or a series of plans, and here's the most important part. You have to start immediately. This is the step where most people get stuck forever, waiting for the perfect plan or the right time. Hill is blunt. Start now with the plan you have and steer the ship as you go. Part of that plan means working with other people, which brings us to the next section. All right, we're halfway through, and if your brain is already buzzing with ideas, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button. We create videos just like this to help you master your mindset and chase down your biggest goals. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's get back to it. Section 3. The execution and mindset. You've got the mindset and the tools. Now it's time for execution, grit, and leveraging the power of others. Principle number 7, decision. After analyzing hundreds of self-made millionaires, Hill found one thing they all had in common. They made decisions quickly and confidently. People who struggle financially, on the other hand, tend to make decisions slowly, if at all, and then change their minds constantly. Indecision is the thief of opportunity. The world makes way for the person who knows where they're going. Principle number 8, persistence. This might be the most critical principle of them all. As Hill puts it, persistence is to your character what carbon is to steel. It's the staying power you need to see things through. Without it, you're guaranteed to fold at the first sign of trouble. The path to success is littered with temporary defeats. The ones who make it are the ones who just keep going, fueled by that burning desire we talked about. Persistence is a state of mind, which means you can build it. Principle number 9, the power of the mastermind. Hill defined a mastermind as a partnership of 2 or more people working in perfect harmony toward a definite goal. Think of it as your personal board of directors. No one person has all the answers, experience, or skills to build a massive fortune alone. When you surround yourself with a group of smart, driven people, you create a synergy, a third mind, that's far more powerful than any individual member. Andrew Carnegie credited his entire fortune to the power of his mastermind group. Principle number 10, the mystery of sex transmutation. All right, let's talk about the weirdest sounding principle in the entire book. Before you click away, hear it out. Hill argues that the desire for sex is our most powerful human energy. He suggests that if you can learn to harness that intense energy and redirect, or transmute, it from a purely physical act into your work, ambition, and creativity, it becomes an incredible source of genius-level power. He observed that the most successful people had a healthy sex drive and learned how to channel it into their primary obsession. Section 4, the higher faculties. The last 3 principles are the most abstract. This is where you tap into forces beyond your immediate conscious mind. Principle number 11, the subconscious mind. Think of your subconscious as the giant, silent operating system running in the background of your life. It's a vast archive of every thought and experience you've ever had. Using autosuggestion, you can intentionally plant goals and positive thoughts into your subconscious. Once an idea is planted there, your subconscious will work 24/7 to help bring it into reality. It's vital to guard your mind from fear and negativity, and instead, feed it a diet of what you want to achieve. Principle number 12, the brain. Hill saw the brain as a biological broadcasting and receiving station for thought. Just like a radio can tune into different frequencies, he believed the human brain could pick up on the thought vibrations of others. This is the secret sauce behind how the mastermind and creative imagination work. When the brains in a group are vibrating in harmony, they can access a level of collective intelligence that no single person could reach alone. Principle number 13, the sixth sense. This is the final boss of the book. The sixth sense is what we would call intuition, or a gut feeling. It's the faculty that separates a genius from an ordinary person. Hill describes it as a connection to a greater, infinite intelligence, the source of those inexplicable hunches and flashes of insight. He says you can't really understand this principle until you've mastered the first 12. It's the inner guide that warns you of dangers and reveals hidden opportunities. Section 5, the 6 practical steps. So how do you actually do all this? Hill didn't leave us hanging. He provided a crystal clear 6-step formula to get started. First, fix in your mind the exact amount of money you want. No vague statements. Be definite. 2. Second, decide asterisk exactly what you're going to give in return for it. There's no such thing as something for nothing. 3. Third, set a definite date by which you intend to have it. 4. Fourth, create a definite plan asterisk to get it and start right now, whether you feel ready or not. 5. Fifth, write all of this down, the money, the date, the exchange, and the plan in a single, clear statement. 6. Sixth, read that statement aloud, twice a day, once when you wake up and once before you sleep. As you read, see, feel, and believe you already have the money. Conclusion. The big takeaway from Think and Grow Rich is this: success isn't something that happens to you. It's something that happens from you. It all starts with your thoughts. By mastering your mind, building a burning desire, and applying these principles with persistence, you can achieve nearly any goal you can imagine. Riches of any kind start as a state of mind. Your challenge now is not to master all 13 principles by tomorrow. Just pick one. What's your biggest bottleneck right now? Is it defining your desire? Is it building the persistence to break through a wall? Pick one and make it your focus this week. Thanks for watching. If this summary sparked something in you, hit that like and subscribe button for more content to help you build your best life. Now, let me know in the comments, which of these 13 principles are you going to work on first?